questions. Why did you join Deverell Smith?
Why did I join Deverell Smith? Well, I'd worked for a large corporate for a good 9 years prior to my finding Deverell Smith. Upon meeting Andrew, I realised that the firm was offering something that certainly wasn't elsewhere in the marketplace. A great sized business, but with great opportunity, led by a guy who had obvious entrepreneurial flair, and that was very willing to empower and entrust those people that he worked or had to come to work for him to deliver what they could for the business. And that's what I was looking for, a real platform for me to come in and see what I could do with myself and my career.
Describe Deverell Smith in 3 words.
In 3 words, well, I probably should use our values, but to me personally, I'd say challenging, engaging, and rewarding.
What are the values?
Sorry?
What are the values?
What are the values? Loyal, determined, fun, bold. There's one more and I can't remember.
What is your favourite thing about Deverell Smith?
My favourite thing about Deverell Smith is that each month as it goes by, I look back upon the work that I've done and the challenges that I've encountered, and found that those challenges have been different to the month before. I'm constantly learning, constantly being presented with new opportunity and new challenge, and I've never found a workplace quite like that.
Good. How would you describe the relationship with your clients?
Well, the relationship with my clients is changing, but I think particularly at the role I have at the moment as Client Solutions Director, it's one that is very consultative. I think that people have a perception of our business and our brand that is very different to others in the marketplace, and so when I go and talk to clients about the different solutions and different products that we can provide, they're very receptive to listening to things that maybe they haven't heard before, or accepting that things can be done differently. And I think that is because of the brand that we have here at Deverell Smith. It makes people very open and willing to go through that process.
Brilliant. What opportunities does Deverell Smith offer?
Well, as I said earlier, the opportunities that have been presented to me in my career at Deverell Smith have been wide-ranging and quite varying. I find myself now in my 4th year doing a role that has been completely different to the one I came in to do. I've set up our contract and interim business, and that's now in place, and that involved sort of several different iterations of my roles over the few years that I delivered that. But now as Client Solutions Director, I have a completely different position, so learning a whole new set of skills and applying them in a very, very different way. So yes, very different.
What makes Deverell Smith unique?
I think there's a few key things that make Deverell Smith unique. Firstly, its owner and founder, Andrew, being the person that he is, a very unique individual in himself. I think that the business and the brand is reflective of his own personality and position in the marketplace. Whenever I go and speak to clients who have come into contact with Andrew, they remember exactly who he is, and automatically that gives you a position of strength when talking to clients about the solutions that we can provide. So that would be one of the first things. The second thing I think is how we're built, how we're structured. We have a framework and a way of working here that is very different to the marketplace. The fact that we have a client solutions offering to enable our clients to look at their recruitment processes and procedures differently, to do things differently, but then to have a delivery function that is there to see those solutions through, and a data and research team that is able to provide the kind of support that is just not there with other recruitment firms in the marketplace. So, we have a distinct advantage.
That's it.
That's it?
No, it's not. That's it. I'm sorry. I meant that's the answer done. Brilliant. Why should someone join Devil Smith?
Why? Well, if you want to join a...
How long do we need to get chapter before 12?
Okay, well, we're just finishing up here. Two questions. Oh,
Okay. She's got a meeting at 12.
why should someone join Devil Smith?
Why should someone join Devil Smith? I think that if you're looking for a firm that is going to provide you a platform where you're going to develop the skills that you have already, learn new skills that you want to or should acquire for a successful career, not just in recruitment but in business generally, but also provide you a platform for your own development, personal, professional. Devil Smith provides you that platform and a freedom to see it through in your own way using your own character.
Perfect. And complete the sentence. You should join Devil Smith if you are.
You should join Devil Smith if you are ambitious, driven, hardworking, and somebody who really wants to realise their full potential.